Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So, yeah, so Devi chose this place to be her abode, and she had Guruji, who was working as a scientist in Tata Institute of Fundamental Research at Bombay. She changed him from being an atheist and then started him in exploring the world of spirituality, and finally got him to build her the Sri Mahameru, which is 108 feet by 108 feet and 54 feet in height, with all the Devi Khadgamala Devatas in their respective positions in the Sri Yantra, and she herself resides as the Moola Virat in the Bindusthanam as Sri 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 Sahasrakshi Rajarajeshwari Devi. So, while building this temple, Guruji and Amma, so Guruji, Amma's name is Annapurnamba, so Annapurnamba Sahita Amritananda Natha Saraswati is Guruji's name. And so together they have been on this journey of actually making sure that Sri Vidya is made accessible to everybody, regardless of where they come from, the country, the nationality, the caste, the gender, whatever be your belief, whatever be your faith. If you are interested in knowing more about Devi, then you should have the access to that kind of a knowledge. This is what they truly believed in, and this is the values which not only did they themselves espouse, but they managed to instill these kind of values in a lot of the Sishyas that have taken this up, and most noted among them is Sri Vijayaharan, who is at the Rochester Peetham and who has established the Rochester Peetham in the US of America. So, based on Guruji's teachings of Sri Vidya, which have been very rooted in Sanskrit and very coded language, from those he has brought things out and made it very simple for people to know and understand. And today we are in front of you bringing to you a new meditation, new in the sense that new to be sharing to the world. Radhaka will share more about when exactly did he actually curate this meditation and how it came to be, and she will explain more about this whole thing. Over to you.
Sri Matre Namaha, Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. So this meditation, which is known as the Hamsa Panchakshari Meditation, is something that Guruji had written in the year 2008. After finding the sheet, I did inquire almost a year back, found the sheet and realized that we are not really practicing this. So I inquired from many of the earlier disciples as well, if they had in any time in the past actually practiced this when Guruji was there, or subsequently either. But nobody had any clue of what this was. So it is something that is kind of familiar and also not familiar at the same time. Yeah. So as many of you would know, one of Guruji's pet projects or pet teachings, the most important teachings is the Kalavahana, or where all the mantras, the energies of the sun, moon, fire, the energies of the Pancha Brahmas are all invoked into the body, and the energies are not only invoked, but they are felt by the person who is receiving the Kalavahana. So he felt that these mantras, these are the absolute essence of what Sri Vidya is all about. And you see that these are the core mantras in the Navavarna Puja, the Sri Chakra Navavarna Puja. You see that these mantras are core also for, even when we do the Sri Jyoti Puja, where we invoke the Sri Chakra and then have it as a community ritual. So this set of mantras are so vital that he felt that no matter what, every day these set of mantras should be chanted, and these energies should be invoked in the various energy centers in our body. So going from there, in this meditation also, the initial part invokes all those mantras of relating to the sun, moon and the fire, and also to the various chakras, the energies that are contained within those chakras, and the actual parts of the the various earth, water, fire, air and space. So all of these which are represented by the Pancha Brahmas. So each one of them has their own individual characteristics, and all of these are the energies that are located at the different chakras, and all of these, by activating these chakras, invoking them into our own bodies, we cleanse and make our body ready to go to a higher state of awareness. So here the mantras are familiar to some of us, are not familiar to others. So the attempt here is to make this like a guided meditation. So although the initial mantras are the same, still the focus here is on meditation. When we do an individual empowerment, which is Kalavahana, the focus is on empowering the individual person's energy centers. In the case of Siri Jyoti Puja, it is the community empowerment that takes precedence. So invoking and energizing the entire community through the common ritual, that is the most important part. And here what is important is going within, completely within, just by yourself, using this as a guided meditation. So here the mantra that is used is called Hamsa. There are 5 bijaksharas in this mantra. The first one is Om, then Hreem, Shreem and Ham, Saha. So do you want to put up some of those images?
Yeah,
Come.
It's there. It's already there. Share this.
So Om represents the energy of the Guru at the Sahasrara chakra. Hreem represents the energy of Gayatri Devi at the heart center or the Anahata chakra. Shreem represents the energy of Lalita Devi at the Swadhisthana chakra. And Ham and Saha are both the bijaksharas that are related to Shiva and Shakti. Okay, so this is the logo that was created.
It's
Not yet shared. Okay.
now shared.
Yes.
Can you see the screen?
Yeah, can everybody see the screen now? Yes, okay, great. So this is the logo that Guruji created, and it was a short document that he created, and he called it as Hamsa Panchakshari. So Panchakshari, as we know, means that there are 5 letters. So this mantra consists of 5 letters, which are Om, Hreem, Shreem, Ham and Saha. Okay. So Om is where we invoke the energy of the Guru at the top of the head. Hreem, we invoke the energy of Gayatri Devi at the heart center. Shreem, we invoke the energy of Lalita Devi at the Swadhisthana chakra. And Ham, Saha are the energies of Shiva and Shakti. They can be invoked into a kalasham. A kalasham is essentially a pot of water on which a coconut may be placed, right? So the energy can be of Shiva and Shakti can be invoked into that kalasham. So here these 5 parts of the mantra are known together as the Hamsa Panchakshari mantra. What we are going to be doing is, we will, just as when we chant Om, we take a deep breath and as we chant Om, then all of the breath is released. Here, everything is internal. We will not be chanting anything external. The mantra will be going on in the background, but what we can do is use it as a pranayam, which means that you take in a deep breath and focus your awareness on the centers at the top of the head, heart center, at the Swadhisthana, and at the Kalasham, the external form. It can be a deity, it can be a Meru, it can be a Kalasham. So the external, the Hamsaha, where Shiva and Shakti are united. Okay? So as you release the breath, you don't say anything, you don't chant anything external, but you shift your focus of awareness from the top of the head to the heart, to the Swadhisthana chakra, and then externally either to a Meru or to the Kalasham. Okay? So that is how the awareness shifts. In the first part of this audio, see, Guruji has made it even more simpler. He has not included any kind of complicated mantras. And this is more like a guided meditation. So you just need to listen to it and place your awareness at the chakras that are indicated by him. If there is nothing indicated, then you can just place your hand over your heart. Okay? So in the initial part, when we chant the mantras for invoking Guru, Gayatri, Lalita, Shiva and Shakti, then you can focus your awareness as suggested at the top of the head, heart center, the Swadhisthana chakra, and in the Kalasham, that is the external representation, either the Kalasham or a Meru. You can invoke the energies into the Kalasham. And after that, subsequently, different chakras, names will be suggested. Guruji will be saying the name of the chakra. So at that time, either you can place your hand on that chakra or you place your awareness there. Okay? So just placing your awareness is sufficient. This mantra and this process does not require a separate initiation. The initiation is with Guruji's voice itself. There are 3 kinds of Diksha that are involved in this. As Parashurama Kalpasutra says, there is what is known as the Shakti Diksha, Shambhavi Diksha, and also the Mantri Diksha. So these 3 different kinds of Diksha. One involves raising the awareness of the Kundalini from the Mooladhara up to the Sahasrara. The second one, the Shambhavi, where the Guru just visualizes the energies of Shiva and Shakti on top of your head and helps the process of empowerment in that manner. And then the Mantri Diksha involves placing the different energies in all the energy centers in the body, giving the mantra initiation, and also a formal process of explaining what are the 36 tattvas, what is the action of you and the world, and how all of this is connected. So that is a much more elaborate process. But this short meditation is capable of igniting or empowering you in all these 3 different forms of Diksha, which is the Shakti, Mantri and the Shambhavi. So all these forms of Diksha are highly empowering, and just by listening to this, making this a daily practice, just by listening to this, you can avail of these higher energies directly into your own body. So we have been on an experimental basis, we have been doing this on every Paurnami at the Kamakhya Peetham. And there is a lot of positive feedback from the way what people have experienced either at Kamakhya Peetham or in other places as well. So so we invite all of you to also practice this and make it like a daily practice. It's just half an hour, and it does not require too many external things. All it needs is your own shrine can be the focus, external focus, or you can have an external kalasham and play the audio and just follow it as it goes along. Okay, so the first part is about I think 12 minutes or so. After that is the mantra which is chanted 108 times. this whole audio has been digitally recreated, and it has been so that there is an ease of practicing this method. After that, we will have a little bit of a silence, about maybe 5 to maximum 10 minutes, and then we can come back into the present moment, and then we will take any questions or anything, any doubts, any questions, we can go back to those as we come back. Okay, so it is a simple, just with many of Guruji's teachings, as most of you would know, it is simple and profound at the same time. So it is a practice that he wanted everybody to have access to. So it is so a basic understanding of the chakras, I think most of you do have already. So just this image is just being put up for that. So the 7 energy centers, starting from the Mooladhara at the base of the spinal cord, and then the Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddhi, Agnya and Sahasrara. So whenever the particular chakra is mentioned, place your awareness at that place. That's all you need to do. Listen to the voice of the Guru. The voice of the Guru carries a lot of power within it. So listening to that and placing your own awareness in that particular part of the body is all that you would need to do. Okay, so simple and effective practices, that is Guruji's keywords for anything that he has presented, and this is no different. So it is very closely connected to both Kalavahana and Siri Jyoti. Like I said, Kalavahana is the individual empowerment process, Siri Jyoti is the group or community empowerment process, and here the focus is on going within, connecting the inside and the outside. So as you, with each breath, with each mantra chanting, when you take in the breath, then you go Om, Hreem, Shreem and Hamsaha externally. Then again take a breath, Om, Hreem, Shreem, Hamsaha. So you are constantly fulfilling this circle from the inside to the outside, inside to the outside. So you are connecting whatever is there on the outside to what is there on the inside. So it is in this manner it becomes like a pranayama, and so the identity of the Guru's voice, the mantra, the identity of what is within and without, which is exactly what happens when we are breathing also, the Ajapa Gayatri as it is called. We breathe in and we breathe out. We breathe in and we breathe out. So that is the Ajapa Gayatri. Here the mantra that is used is the Hamsa Panchakshari. Okay, so with this short introduction, let us get into the actual chanting, and we will address any doubts and questions after the process is over. Okay, so just close your eyes. Okay, so for the Om, just a reminder, Om is at the top of the head, Sahasrara. Hreem is at the heart center, Shreem is at Swadhisthana chakra, Ham and Saha are placed in the Kalasha or in your shrine, any deity, anything external from you. Okay, so let us begin. Sit straight, keep your eyes closed, and even the Guru Paduka mantra has not been given in this, because Guruji wanted this to be a universal practice. So a simple Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu is what has been given, and then following that is the Matrukanyasam. So for the Matrukanyasam, you just place your hand on your heart and listen to the Bijaksharas, all the Bijaksharas that are contained in the Sanskrit alphabet, and then from there, as you are guided, you can proceed. Okay, Shri Matre Namaha.
Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Om Gurum Devam Avayami Hri
Amma Devipuram has been muted.
Gayatri Devim Avayami Shri
Amma, it's not audible, Amma.
Avayami
Okay, just a moment. Okay, not audible. Just give us a moment, we are addressing it.
Good now?
Good? Okay. Pardon?
Now we can hear Amma.
Okay, go back. Start again. Let's start again. Okay, we'll start from the beginning again.
One question, Amma. Is this as a shared audio or is it listening to your speaker?
We are listening to it.
Shared audio. Yeah, shared audio.
Shared audio.
Is it clear?
No, it is not.
Oh, it's not very clear?
Very low. When you start the mantra, the voice is coming very low.
Okay, what shall we play it on the phone and put it at the speaker here? Would that be better? I think. Let me just try once more on this. I'll put it to the speaker, and if that is better, then we can do that.
Let me try this one. I'm just going to try sharing screen because I think this might be a bit better. We'll see if this works. Share sound.
Very clear, Amma.
Okay. Go back. Just let people settle in for a second. Yeah. Okay. Everybody is settled. After all the listening, let's just kind of come back into some calm. Okay. Just take a few deep breaths, and then we will start. Okay. Start.
Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Gurubhyo Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Om Gurum Devam Avayami Hrim Gayatrim Devim Avayami Shriyam Devim Avayami Ham Shivam Devam Avayami Saha Shaktim Devim Avayami Matrika Nyasa
धूम्राचिषे ऊष्मायै ज्वलिन्यै मूलाधारे ज्वालिन्यै विस्फुलिङ्गिन्यै सुश्रियै स्वरूपायै आज्ञायां कपिलायै हव्यवाहिन्यै कविवाहिन्यै नमः। अनाहते ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं तपिन्यै तापिन्यै धूम्रायै मरीच्यै ज्वालिन्यै रुच्यै सुषुम्नायै भोगदायै विश्वायै बोधिन्यै धारिण्यै क्षमायै नमः। विशुद्धो ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं अमृतायै मारदायै पूषायै तुष्ट्यै पुष्ट्यै रत्यै धृत्यै शशिन्यै चन्द्रिकायै कान्त्यै ज्योत्स्नायै श्रियै प्रीत्यै अंगदायै पूर्णायै पूर्णामृतायै नमः। मूलाधार ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं सृष्ट्यै अर्ध्यै स्मृत्यै मेधायै कान्त्यै लक्ष्म्यै द्युत्यै स्थिरायै स्थित्यै सिद्ध्यै नमः। स्वाधिष्ठान ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं जरायै पालिन्यै शान्त्यै ईश्वर्यै सत्यै कामिकायै वरदायै लादिन्यै प्रीत्यै दीर्घायै नमः। मणिपुर के ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं तीक्ष्णायै रौद्र्यै भयायै निद्रायै तन्द्र्यै क्षुधायै क्रोधिन्यै क्रियायै उद्गार्यै मृत्यवे नमः। अनाहते ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं पीतायै श्वेतायै अरुणायै असितायै नमः। विशुद्धो ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं निवृत्त्यै प्रतिष्ठायै विद्यायै शान्त्यै इंदिकायै दीपिकायै रेचिकायै मोचिकायै परायै सूक्ष्मायै सूक्ष्मामृतायै ज्ञानायै ज्ञानामृतायै आप्यायन्यै व्यापिन्यै व्योमरूपायै नमः। आज्ञायाम् ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं अग्निन्दूतं वृणीमहे होतारं विश्ववेदसम् अस्य यज्ञस्य सुक्रतुं रां ह्रीं रूं रैं रौं रः रमावरयों अग्निमण्डलाय नमः। अग्निम् आवाहयामि। अनाहते ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं आसत्येन रजसा वर्तमानो निवेशयन् अमृतं मर्त्यं च हिरण्मयेन सविता रथेन देवो याति भुवनानि पश्यन् ह्रां ह्रीं ह्रूं ह्रैं ह्रौं ह्रः ह्रमणवरयों सूर्यमण्डलाय नमः। सूर्यम् अवाहयामि। विशुद्धो ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं आप्यायस्व समेतते विश्वतः सोम वृष्णीयम् भवा वाजस्य संगधे सां सीं सूं सैं सौं सः समरवरयों सोममण्डलाय नमः। सोमम् आवाहयामि। मूलाधार ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं हगुंसः शुचिषत् वसुः अन्तरिक्षसत् होता वेदिषत् अतिथिर्दुरोणसत् नृषत् वरसत् ऋतसत् व्योमसत् अब्जा गोजा ऋतजा अद्रिजा ऋतं बृहत् नमः। ब्रह्माणम् आवाहयामि। स्वाधिष्ठान ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं प्रतद्विष्णुः तव ते वीर्याय मृगो न भीमः कुचरो गिरिष्ठाः यस्योषु त्रिषु विक्रमेषु अधिक्षियन्ति भुवनानि विश्वा नमः। विष्णुम् आवाहयामि। मणिपुर के ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात् नमः। रुद्रम् आवाहयामि। अनाहते ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं तद्विष्णोः परमं पदकं सदा पश्यन्ति सूरयः दिवीव चक्षुराततं तद्विप्रासो विपन्यवो जागृवांसः समिन्धते विष्णोर्यत् परमं पदं नमः। ईश्वरम् आवाहयामि। विशुद्धौ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं विष्णुर्योनिं कल्पयतु त्वष्टा रूपाणि विगुंशतु आसिञ्चतु प्रजापतिर्धाता गर्भं ददातु ते गर्भं देहि सिनीवाली गर्भं देहि सरस्वती गर्भं ते अश्विनौ देवौ आधत्तां पुष्करस्रजाः नमः। सदाशिवम् आवाहयामि। आज्ञायाम् ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं क ल ह्रीं ह स क ह ल ह्रीं स क ल ह्रीं नमः। श्रीदेवीम् आवाहयामि। अमृतकलावाहनम् शिरसि शिवशक्तिम् ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं अखण्डैक रसानन्द करे पर सुधात्मनि स्वच्छन्द स्फुरणाम् अत्र निधिः अकुलनायिके नमः। ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं अकुलस्थ अमृताकारे शुद्धज्ञान करे परे अमृतत्वं निधेः अस्मिन् वस्तुनि क्लिन्नरूपिणि नमः। ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं तद्रूपिणि एकरस्यत्वं कृत्वा हि एतत् स्वरूपिणि भूत्वा परामृताकारा मयिचित् स्फुरणं कुरु नमः। नेत्रयोः अमृतम् ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ऐं ब्लूं झ्मरौं जूं सः अमृते अमृतोद्भवे अमृतेश्वरि अमृतवर्षिणि अमृतं श्रावय श्रावय स्वाहा नमः। मुखे सरस्वतीम् ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ऐं वद वद वाग्वादिनि ऐं हृदये लक्ष्मीं क्लीं क्लीं क्लेले 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 महाक्षोभं कुरु कुरु क्लीं उपस्थे दुर्गां सौः मोक्षं कुरु कुरु सौः हसौं सः नमः।
आर्द्रं ज्वलति विरजा विपामा ज्योतिरहम् ॐ प्रतिष्ठा ह्रीं प्रतिष्ठा श्रीं प्रतिष्ठा
Hare
Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Slowly come back to the present moment. So today we didn't sit in silence for too long, but after the audio is over, you should sit in silence for as long as you feel comfortable. Once you know that in the initial part you focus your awareness on the various chakras, and then during the mantra part you shift your awareness to the centers and keep rotating that awareness, and during the silence try to be without any thoughts at all. Okay, so the silence is also important. So after the mantra is over, as long as you feel comfortable, sit in silence and then you can come back. So this practice is very good. Try it out for yourself. Do it every day. It can be done in several different ways. We can also have practice in a group. So when there is a group of maybe 10-15 people who are all living in the same area, you can come together and practice it together, because the energy of a group is also very beneficial, very good, and it creates a lot of energy, and it is capable of not only empowering but also healing many kinds of diseases. This is what Guruji has written in that, and that is one way of practicing. Here at Devipuram, every Paurnami, in the evening, when the Paurnami Tithi is there in the evening, between 6 to 7, we are practicing it at Kamakhya Peetham. So that is going to be a standard time for the practice here at Devipuram. So if anybody is physically present here, of course they are welcome, and if you are not, you can coordinate it with your time according to the time here in India, 6 to 7 p.m. at Kamakhya, and if it is whatever time it is for you, if it is possible, you can coordinate that so that it can become like a global practice. So everybody is practicing it at the same time. So something like that we can also do. So if maybe a few questions, if there is anything, we can look at that. Sorry for all the initial confusion and lot of distraction. So I was also not able to present it in the way that I would have liked to, but I hope by practicing it you will be able to understand the benefits of it and be able to really enjoy it. Yeah. So
okay. So just a couple of questions. Some people said it was wonderful and so on, and one question is like, do we have to modulate the breath while chanting the mantra 108 times?
It is good if you modulate the breath also, it becomes like a pranayama. Otherwise only the focus at those centers. So try to do it like a pranayama, means take a deep breath before the Om, and then as the mantra is going on, you release the breath. You don't chant anything outside, but you just release the breath, and then Hamsaha, you have completely emptied, and then you take a fresh breath again. Okay, so that way you can coordinate it. If it is not comfortable for the length of breath for you, then you can maybe just focus on the centers and not worry about the breath. But it is I think good to try to do it along with the breath. So take a deep breath before the Om, and as you focus your awareness at the different centers, release the breath slowly. So by Hamsaha it is completely empty and it's time to take another breath. Okay.
Yeah. So one more question is, will we get the, Umang, I'm just going through the messages on the chat, then we'll come to raised hands. Will we get the audio for practice? That
Yes.
is one question. Thank you, wonderful, thank you. Can we have recording of session? Yes to that as well. We'll just talk about that in a while. Sarvam Guru Charanarpanamastu. Whole body is full of energy, still connected with Guruji's photo, felt him live. Satyavati Dhyan. Okay, thank you so much. It was a wonderful experience. Chakras were pulsating with each Bij Matra, instantly transcended into the state of meditation. Okay. Is this a daily practice? Is another question.
It can be a daily practice. That choice is yours.
Okay, and where can we find this record to practice at home? How do I connect with Kamakhya Peetham? Powerful meditation, thank you. Eyes remain closed while Hamsa and focusing on outside object or mirror.
Yeah, no, you constantly keep your eyes closed. I mean, you just visualize that Kalasham is there in front of you. So you don't need to, at that time you don't need to physically open your eyes each time to look at the Kalasham. Okay, so it's all an internal practice.
So should the, 5 minutes should the okay, YouTube lo Okay. So another question is, another question is, should the flow be clockwise or anti-clockwise?
It is from the Kalasham. Now entering here, Om, Hreem, Shreem, and then external at the Kalasham, or whatever your focal point is. It can be a deity, it can be a Meru, it can be a Kalasham. Okay, and then again Om, Hreem, Shreem, Hamsaha. Om, Hreem, Shreem, Hamsaha. So I don't know whether you would call that clockwise or anti-clockwise.
If I'm looking at it from here, it will be anti-clockwise.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Purnima says, last time attended at Kamakhya Peetam during Guru Amma birthday, it was different experience. Today it was a totally different experience, felt Guruji's presence. Thank you, Amma. I felt the energy flowing up and down, following each chakra. Later felt heavy on my right side of my brain, as if someone is twisting my head. Anybody felt the same? You also felt the same? How did you feel? Heaviness in the head.
I was breathing like this way. I imagine my breath is going out not from nose, but from Swadhisthana.
He felt the breath was going out from the Swadhisthana.
And then again,
Entering.
Yeah.
but when entering here, it becomes
Heavy.
and strong.
Yeah. So yes, who asked that question? Carl, I think. No, Basudev. Yes, so one of the sadhakas here at Devipuram, he also saying that he felt a similar experience where it was heavy in the head, and the breath, when it was leaving the breath, that time he felt as if it is going out from the Swadhisthana chakra. So different people, different experiences.
That's how it will be, because the last bija in the body is Shreem, and then the next two are external. So it will be going out from the Swadhisthana chakra into the external focus, and then entering again from the Sahasrara. So Sahasrara to Mooladhara Swadhisthana and out, and then again from the Sahasrara.
Okay, so some questions are around what is a good time, when is a good time to practice other than Paurnami, and how we can practice it regularly. We can combine all these questions and say, do we visualize something at the mind's eye, was one question. Anything specifically?
In the mind's eye, no. You just rotate your awareness at these centers. Okay, not specifically at the mind's eye, but at the different centers.
Okay, some more people also say heaviness or pressure on the head, vibrations in the chakras from Guruji's voice, heart vibration still strong. Today I was able to experience it. Felt lightheaded and heaviness in Swadhisthana and very light energy in my Anahata. Felt a vortex, but also felt resistance in going into the vortex. My whole body is tingling. Purple violet color is visualized. Yes, so we'll talk about how to access this on an ongoing basis and what you can do. What do you mean by regular? We'll talk about that. But Umang, you had a question. Go ahead, unmute yourself and speak.
Yes, thank you. Two questions. One I put out there, which is like in the last segment. So just to confirm, the awareness is shifting to three centers and then outside is only on the exhalation. The inhalation is before, and so it's always on the exhalation.
Yes.
And the second question is in the second segment, before we did this part, the last 2 minutes, till then it was very clear Guruji was guiding us. No, move here, move here, move here. I was not sure if in the last minute or two where the center, where the awareness was to be, was it because I couldn't hear the last minute or two of that where he kept moving to hear the different centers.
Yeah.
The last minute or two he didn't appear to say specifically, or was it at some place I couldn't.
Yeah, so the last part, he said the eyes, then the Saraswati, at the lips, at the heart center, at Swadhisthana, and at the feet. After that, the mantra was different. It is Ardram Jalati Viraja Vipapma Jyotir Aham. So you are transforming yourself into a being of light. That's what it means. Okay, so you just place your hand on your heart. If there is no specific instruction giving, you can place your awareness or your hand at the heart center. Okay? Yeah. So, and then the mantra starts. Just after that, the mantra will start. Okay? Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe we'll just talk quickly about how and where this audio will be available. So all of you may or may not be familiar. There is we have a lot of Guruji's teachings available in the form of articles, in the form of audio lectures, and also explanations about various aspects of Devi and different deities, which is on the forum.amritananda.org. Sastri, can you just type that out in the chat box? forum.amritananda.org. So it's a one time and a free registration. So once you register on that forum, then you have access to a whole lot of things which are placed there. We also have the SoundCloud which is attached to that. So all of Guruji's audio lectures are also there. So we will be uploading this audio, this Hamsa meditation audio in Guruji's voice on SoundCloud, and you can also access it through the forum. So because when you access it through the forum, you also have access to other sadhakas, other Sri Vidya sadhakas, maybe from other lineages also, who are coming onto this forum, and it's a very good forum where you can exchange ideas, you can ask questions, you can get answers, responses, good healthy discussions are possible. And it's all like it's a tagged conversation, so you can search for any particular aspect. You want to talk about Lalita Devi, you want to talk about Shyama Devi, you want to understand about different aspects, you can search accordingly as per the categories, as per the tags, and go ahead and look for the information that you want to do. Okay, so this audio will be uploaded on SoundCloud, and you can access it through the forum.amritananda.org as well.
Okay, so will there be a script for the first part of meditation and its mantras? So this we want to keep this accessible to everyone. So if we have the mantras, people will be focusing on trying to chant the mantras. So what we want you to do is use this primarily as a guided meditation. Don't worry about trying to chant it. Listen to the vibrations in Guruji's voice and focus on the energy centers indicated. Okay, don't worry about trying to chant it, because once you get into that mode of learning those mantras and chanting the mantras, so the focus completely shifts to a different center. Okay, so use this, listen to the sounds, listen to the vibrations in Guruji's voice, and just do it as a meditation, guided meditation. Okay, so later on in your sadhana, as part of our courses, you will learn about these mantras and everything. At that time you can learn more about them, but for the moment we suggest that you use it as just a guided meditation audio. Okay, so keep it completely free from any other types of complications. Don't try to worry about the mantras and what the mantras mean, what do these things mean. Just go for the experience. That's my suggestion. Okay, so that's what I say.
Yeah, and also in terms of daily practice, or if you don't want to do it daily, then what are the good days to do it on apart from Paurnami? That was the other question that was there on this.
Yeah, so you can use it as a daily practice anytime, maybe in the morning or in the evening, whichever is a quiet time for you, that is fine, because essentially it's a meditation, so you don't need to worry too much about the timing. Whatever time you can feel relaxed and you can concentrate and be calm, that is a good time. Regarding how often you can practice every day, if not, then you can practice I don't know, maybe Paurnami you can coordinate with the timings in Devipuram when we are doing it, 6 to 7 in India we will be doing when the Paurnami Tithi is there in the evening. Okay, so that is when we will be doing it, so you can definitely try to coordinate at that time. And over and above that, you can go for Fridays, you can go for Panchami, Dashami, Ekadashi. I think almost every day is an auspicious day, so it's what you can do. Okay, so let your own experience guide you, let how you feel about it guide you. There are no do's and don'ts per se. I mean, the more you practice something, the more you will benefit from it. So other than that, I can't say much. So if you can, definitely make it a daily practice. There is also one more thing that you can do. If you are keeping a kalasham, you can change the kalasham. All you need to put in a kalasham, just have a pot, a brass pot, and then put some water, put some turmeric and kumkum, and maybe some sandal powder. Okay, just put that, put some put one coconut on top of it, and put some flowers every day. And what you can do is change the kalasham every 15 days. So if you have started on an Amavasya, keep it till the Paurnami. On Paurnami you remove that and place a fresh kalasham. What do you do with that water? You can use it for a bath, you can energize the surroundings in your home, you can use it in that manner. Okay, so that is one way of keeping a continuous thing and practicing it every day. So but if you don't want to do that, you can even have it like a mandala for 40 days or for 21 days. You can choose the time frame and all of that. Okay, so you can make the commitment that I want to do it for 40 or 44 days at a stretch, or for 21 days at a stretch, or whatever, or I'm going to keep it as a daily practice. Then if you want, you can have the kalasham, external kalasham, and do it in that manner. So basically what you are doing is you are collecting the energy in the kalasham, and once you remove it in 15 days, then you use that water to have a shower, and that energy is absorbed also by you. Okay, and if possible, definitely practice with some like-minded people, because gathering group energy is very good, very powerful. So just maybe 10 people can come together and sit together and practice this. So take it how you feel, that is more important. How you feel about it, and then how frequently you want to do it, all of that you can decide. Okay, so
one more question, just to confirm, the last part of the mantras chanted where it starts from eyes, then mouth, and ends at the feet, couldn't grasp the last part.
The Amritam, the flow of Amritam starting from the feet, top of the head, then over the eyes, then the mouth, then the breasts or the chest area, then the yoni, and then the feet. So that is the sequence. So basically the flow of Amritam, the grace of Shiva and Shakti, flows all over your body, and you are completely immersed or absorbed in that. Instead of kalasham or murti, can one use a picture instead? Yes, you can use a picture. Is Mahameru better than the kalasham? It is signifying something. If you want to use a Mahameru, fine. If you use a kalasham, you have access to the water within the kalasham. If you are using a Mahameru, not. So it is your call, really. Make the practice your own by deciding whether you want to have a kalasham, whether you want to have a meru, whether you want to have a picture, you want to have a deity, or you want to just focus on your shrine room, whatever deities are there, you can just focus on that also. Okay, so essentially whatever is external to you and whatever is there within you. Okay, so
what do we do with coconut? Use it as prasadam.
Yes, absolutely, use it as prasadam.
Yeah,
that's the easiest.
Yes, Nathan has his hand raised.
Yes.
Nathan? Yes.
Amma, namaste, Amma. Our question is when we initially started, you said do as guided. So what we did when it was Hamsa, we just imagined our father. We did bhavana of our father, mother, and we thought every time that Hamsa happens, that Saraswati is going with them for healing that, and we did for the entire family. We felt that entire white light, it started spreading. We just imagined it only started with our parents, but it started spreading the entire house. Then it was completely surrounded. So can we do that actually? Is it allowed? Can we do that?
This is the experience that you had. You visualize.
Yeah. That is the experience we had. Yes. Okay, we started doing it only just for our father and mother because they are not well. But it started spreading little by little, and it covered the entire house actually. By the time the meditation was over, it was the complete house, the entire place we are. So is it okay to do like that?
Yeah, I mean, see, whether you consciously think of somebody or not, when you are doing the meditation, the energies are flowing in and out, right? So whoever is there in your vicinity is going to be affected in any case. So whether affected in the sense positively, in any case. So you don't have to make it a conscious effort. But if there is somebody who is ill and you wish to send positive energies to them, then you can do that. Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, Valerie, who came to Devipuram some time ago, she says, what is the significance of Hamsa Panchakshari?
So the word Hamsa, right? The word Hamsa or is same as Hamsaha or Soham. So which means I am that, right? Aham Saha. So Aham, I am that. Saha is that. So what is that? That which is external to me is Saha, and what is internal to me is Aham. So Aham Saha. So Ham Saha, and the Panchakshari is the 5 Bijaksharas of the mantra. Okay, so that's all that it means. So it means that you connect the inside and outside. It means that you become one with the goddess, with the guru, with the world external to you and to the world within you. So you find the identity in all of these.
Okay. Some people who have been, this is the first interaction with Devipuram, you want to say anything? How did you find this?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Oh, Vani, you have a question?
No, it wasn't a question. It was just what I felt and observed. Beautiful. Just the vibrations were so peaceful, and like others said, there was this energy rising, and then the head pressure, then the heart chakra opening up, and when I'm talking, the energy is still there, vibrating. So I had to just be quiet for quite some time to kind of get myself back to say thank you so much. This is my first time live at Devipuram. I have been connected to Devipuram in different ways, so I wanted to say thank you so much.
Thank you. So I think that's why the silence after the audio part is over, the silence is important. Okay, so don't be in a rush to just come back to the present moment. Give yourself time, whatever time you may need. It may be 5 minutes, it may be 15. So go with how you are feeling and then come back to the present moment gently. So you might need a little more time, just to process whatever you have experienced, whether audio, visual, or just feeling the energies. So it's good to have that quiet time at the end. Okay, thank you for sharing. Yes. Okay. Oh, we are still screen sharing. Okay, we were still screen sharing. Yeah.
No, I
okay, so. No, I just now turned it off. Yeah. Okay, so once it's there, on the forum, you can also still continue to ask questions and get answers to any doubts. And a small write-up will be there along with the SoundCloud audio, so which basically tells you where are the placements. Where on first one, Om at the top of the head, Hreem at the Anahata Chakra, Shreem at the Swadhisthana, and Ham Saha, Ham for Shiva and Saha for Shakti. Okay, so these are the 5 bijas that are there. So that little write-up also will be there. So we will see how, if there are any further questions and things like that, we can always have a discussion or a conversation around that. Okay? Yes.
Yes. So,
I think somebody, can the audio be downloaded
from SoundCloud for local mobile storage?
Yeah, you can.
No,
right?
SoundCloud doesn't allow.
No?
No. SoundCloud doesn't
okay.
allow download. I know that is one of the issues, but yeah. So so this is like this this whole sharing of this Hamsa meditation was, we wanted to release it just before this Ugadi. So Ugadi is the Telugu New Year, and it's also New Year in several states of India. So Ugadi means New Year. So Yuga Adi, which is the Arambha, the start of the new era, literally. So this New Year, so for that we wanted to release this on that occasion. So instead of just doing a dry release, like just uploading it somewhere and then saying, and then giving that message across, emails or social media, we thought, why don't we do it as a live meditation? I know it was very, very on the spot. We decided just yesterday, and then quickly try to set up the entire technical aspects of this. Zoom doesn't allow more than 100. So there were different technical issues that we had to deal with, but with the help of young Gen Z volunteers like Kaushik, who was sitting here earlier, we were able to pull this through and actually send across people. So before we knew it, by night itself, we had crossed 280 registrations in the morning, and we saw it had crossed 300. So that's why we decided to also send everybody again the YouTube link, so that even if they can't join on Zoom, they were able to join on YouTube. So all those who are watching on YouTube, thank you, and we will be sharing the link to the recording with all of the people who have registered. We have your email IDs. Couple of your email IDs were not working. I think Naga Lakshmi or one of those who I sent again the YouTube link today. So please make sure when you're doing registrations like this, make sure your email ID is correct. Otherwise, it just goes for a toss. Right. So if you are, I know you enjoyed this meditation because you see all these messages, and if you would like, let us know if you would like to do a repeat of not just this, but other kinds of, meditations or different kinds of practices which we can do together. Would you be interested and happy to do those kinds of things? You can unmute and speak, anybody. Yes, Charuma is raising her hand like this. Okay, thumbs up. Yes, okay. 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 Yes. So of course, as you can see, we need some technical help as well to set these things up. And I know sound was an issue because we are trying to manage two things. The YouTube people were not able to hear properly for some part. They couldn't see the screen also. So we'll get this technical back-end aspect sorted, and we'll go for an option which allows us to have many more people, in a meeting room. We'll do that. And since from tomorrow onwards we are starting the Lalitambika Navaratri, then the Navaratri where we are worshipping Lalita Devi. This year there are two tithis that are combining together, that is Chaturthi and Panchami are on the same day. So it is 8 days, so it's from the 30th, that is tomorrow, till April 6th. And every day we will be doing, we have different rituals which will be conducted at Devipuram. So there will be Abhishekam Kumkumachana for Devi. There will be a Homam which is conducted every day, each day, along with the Panchadashi mantra. There will also be other mantras and Ashtotarams which are chanted, and along with that the Ahutis which are offered. Additionally, in the evening every day from 4:30 to 5:30, we will be chanting the Lalita Sahasranamavali, that is the 1000 names of Lalita Devi separately. Usually we do the chanting of the Stotram, but during the Navaratri, each day we chant the Lalita Sahasranamavali, and in such a way that by the end of the Navaratri we would have done 1 lakh of the namas, of the names of Lalita Devi. That's why it is called Laksha Kumkumachana, because you are offering Kumkuma for 1 lakh times of her name. So that will be done in the evening every day from 4:30 to 5:30. So we are making attempts to make sure that is transmitted live every day. So that, because that will be in the temple on the first floor, and we have internet. Touch wood, we have internet there, and it seems to be pretty good. So all of you also pray that we have better internet over there. So you can also join and tune in at that time from 4:30 to 5:30. It will be the Lalita Sahasranamavali chanting. So you can also chant at your own homes. And apart from that, we will also be having, after that we will also be having the completion of the puja, and all the haratis and everything will be offered to Devi. So that is a daily thing that we will be showing live. Apart from that, what are the other ways in which you can participate? We have shared information about this on the Telegram groups as well as some of the WhatsApp groups. Basically, those few who have the Panchadashi mantra or the Maha Shodashi, Lagu Shodashi mantras, we invite you to also be a part of the mantra japa. There is a form which we have shared on the Devipuram Sadhana Telegram groups and also other Telegram groups that are there for the students. So we shared these, so you can also do the mantra japa and send in your count to Devipuram so that it can every day. We are doing the Homa with the Panchadashi and also other mantras. So at that time, so even if you are not physically present at Devipuram, you are also part of the offerings that are going in for Devi in the Havan. So every day the Havan will be performed in the morning from around 10:30 onwards. So that is another thing where how you can participate. If you do not have the Panchadashi or the Shodashi mantras, do not fret. We have set out a PDF for all the people, whether you have a mantra, whether you do not have a mantra, it's okay. How can you, what are the ways in which you can offer your prayers or offer your, respect towards Lalita Devi? There's an entire PDF that we bring out during each Navaratri, and this is also again on the forum. You can download it from the forum. Once you have registered on the forum, you can download it.
Different languages.
Yeah, it's also in 3 different languages. It is in English with diacritics, it is in Telugu, and it's also in Sanskrit. So you can download it, and if you do not have any kind of mantra initiation, what are the mantras or what are the things that you can chant, what are the stotras that you can chant, that is also given there. The stotras themselves are also given over there. And if you do have the mantras and you know the pujas, then obviously if you know the puja, that means you can do the Lalita Navavarna puja, or you can do the mantra japa, or you can chant the Devi Khadgamala Stotram. So all these different practices, suggested practices, not that everybody has to do everything. Whatever is comfortable for you, don't feel constrained to do everything, but what Devi wants you to be happy and spread that happiness. So be happy and make the other people also in your home, they should also be happy with your practices, and not say, this person is getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning and switching on all the lights and my sleep is, no, your spouse should not be unhappy by your practices. So please, if you want to understand how to do these practices during this Navaratri, please go through that PDF. You can join the Sadhana group. We will share links of all these, the Sadhana Telegram group as well as the forum. Once again, we will share these links with you again via email. Since we have your email IDs, we will share it with you via that email ID. So if any of you are close to Visakhapatnam or just feel like coming to Devipuram, you are most welcome. The Guruji used to always say that Devipuram, when you come to Devipuram, it should be as if you have come home. So come home anytime. Before you come, of course, please write to info@devipuram.org. Write us an email so that we have some accommodation here, and we will be able to accommodate you in a good way if once we know that when you are coming and so on. We also can arrange some pickup from wherever you are coming. So welcome to Devipuram, and if you can join in during these days of the Navaratri, it's really, you can come in, you can participate in the pujas, you can offer your seva in different ways here, and receive the blessings of Devi, Sastrakshi Rajarajeshwari Devi, all the Khadgamala Devatas. Every day during these Navaratris, we also offer Kalavahana. Somebody was mentioning about Kalavahana also. Kalavahana is offered at the Kamakhya Peetham every day for all the people who come to the temple. So you can also receive the Kalavahana there. And in general, what do you do when you go home? You are happy seeing the mother, right? So come home. So we are happy that a lot of few people have joined in, and we were able to reconnect with some of you, like Dipro. It's been almost 1.5, 2 years almost, right? Yeah. California, yeah. Yes. And some of you are unknown faces, but nevertheless, you seem known, you seem familiar. So like Gayatri and Sriju, Alpesh. So I think, are you on the Sadhana group? Devipuram Sadhana group, or you heard it on Instagram or Facebook or something?
This is the first time. I just, when I was going through Facebook, I saw this and I joined the Telegram group. And after that, I started doing it. And the 40 days sadhana I completed.
Okay.
And today is my 43rd day, actually. And I am so happy. And there are no words to explain. Thank you so much, Amma. Thank you so much. And I look forward to come forward to Devipuram. I'm working as a principal in a CBSE school. So now I'll just have some time in month of April or May. So I'll visit Devipuram also.
Welcome, Amma.
So excited to see you. Thank you. You said that you are going to come to your mother's house. You know, that's so attached. I don't have my parents now. So I feel so happy, Amma. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Amma. Welcome. Yes. Yeah, Alpesh.
Okay, Amma, this is Alpesh here. I connected to Guruji via YouTube search. Then I was trying to learn Sri Vidya. By the time Google, I connected it to Sri Guru Karunamaya, and I am the disciple of Guru Karunamaya. But still, I am in Sadhana as initially I joined and I had inquiry with the, so I just continued. I am following your all lessons and everything.
Okay, fine. As long as you are in the path, that's fine.
Namaskar. I have one question.
Sure, go ahead.
Speaking about timings, maybe you know already when we're going to start the new beginner course.
I knew that this was coming. We are in the end of March, so looks more likely. So we will be sending you some information about the next steps. So perhaps
mid-April.
Third week of April, mid to third week of April. Okay. Because there is some at least 2 weeks of thing where you will need to, really strengthen your Sanskrit. So that's why we're going to put you into some group where you can strengthen that, and then after that we will get started with the course. Okay. Okay, for people who don't know what Carl has been talking about or what Gayatri was just sharing, this 43 days. So this is about learning Sri Vidya. So Guruji has put together and curated, rather I would say, how you can learn Sri Vidya in a very, very easy way, and all the practices have been distilled, and you have the pure essence of all these practices in such a way that even in today's age and life, in our lifestyles, we are all working and we are so busy. So with the minimum amount of time that we have, how can we still approach the mother? How can we, offer her seva to her? So with that end in mind, he has made the practices in such a way that one can continue to offer them despite our busy schedules. So the whole learning of Sri Vidya is starting from Ganapati and then moving on to Bala and then Chandi. So it's organized into 3 different levels of study. One is the beginners level, mid level, and then the advanced level. So in order to come into the beginners level course, there is a prerequisite which is called the starters regime, which is that 40 days of 5 practices, which again include powerful meditations, powerful practices, Viraja Homam, Prana Pratishta, Yoga Nidra meditation, Kundalini meditation, and also learning how to draw the Sri Chakra. So all of these 5 practices together, and then apart from this, you also have to learn how to pronounce Sanskrit, because when you're coming into learning Sri Vidya, there's lots of mantras and everything involved, so you need to know how to pronounce these. So that is the starters regime, as well as coming again into the beginners course. So in fact, some of the people here in this room, Ishwin is from the latest batch of the online beginners course. Yes, and Aja and all have done it, I think 1.5 to 2 years ago maybe. Right. So yeah, we also do offer these courses online, wherever you are in the world, you can access these courses. And our attempt right now is also to see how we can offer them in different languages, starting with Hindi and Telugu. So that is still work in progress, but otherwise this is the thing that we are planning to do. Yes, Dash Mahavidya is advanced. And mid-level course announcement.
Mid-level course, yes, we shall share that soon, Srinidhi. Okay, so
yeah, I think Srinidhi, the same question maybe, right?
Srinidhi only asked that question.
No, she has a hand up still.
He. Yes, Srinidhi, you have your hand raised. Is the same question?
Yeah, same
Okay.
question.
Okay. Okay, so maybe let's look at whether we can do this kind of a thing as some kind of a monthly, once a month kind of a thing which we can do.
Schedule can be different. Each time we
can do a different thing we're doing,
so
but
it's a good way to connect and keep in touch, and a group practice of any kind when it is connected to the source of the teachings, that will be really good. You keep all of us on one circle, so you keep that energy flowing through each one of us.
Energy flowing and energy growing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
So when the energy flows and energy grows, what happens? We glow.
We glow. Yeah. Message, huh? Okay. Okay, there's a question in the can you please share website details here? Love and respect Guru Parampara, gratitude. Please continue to offer live meditations with Guruji's voice. Voice of Guruji is mesmerizing. Okay, the website, yes, I will write it down. Can you just type it out? forum.amritananda.org. Yes.
Yes. We just have one question, Nathan here.
Yeah.
Amma, do we have physical books written by Swamiji? Like, do we have collection of them?
Well, we have the main one. There are two books. One which is called The Goddess and the Guru, which is like a biography of Guruji, and the other one is called The Gifts of the Goddess. So the Gifts of the Goddess is basically a compilation of a lot of his writings. Not all, some the key writings is a compilation of that. So that is, I don't know how many pages, but it's like a pretty thick book.
It's about that thick. So you can guess the number of pages. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we get it, man?
There, you have the physical evidence.
Aja, let's put her on spotlight. Where is Aja? 1 second, Aja, just hold it up. Oops. Spotlight. Yes.
Those are the books.
Gifts from the Goddess and the Goddess and the Guru. Yes.
We would like to buy it, but we couldn't know where to.
Yeah, you can write to info@devipuram.org. We'll share you more information.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay, now how do you get back? How do you remove the? Okay, remove spotlight is here. Though it's nice to see Aja.
Nice to see you too.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, Shruti, you had a question?
Amma, after the beginner's online course completed, and I did the slow process sadhana tracker and completed, I had written to you in the middle saying that in my dreams the Chandi mantra was getting chanted. And then you had told me to continue with the Chandi mantra continuously, which I have been doing from then. So do I still continue or because I have stopped Ganapati and Bala, and from then I've only been focusing on Chandi mantra. So I wanted to know, do I continue or do I also start Ganapati and Bala?
Okay, I'll take this up on a separate call with you because I need to recollect that whole context in which you had messaged. Okay?
Done. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, so thank you all very much, and yes, it's been a good experience having so many people on this thing, and definitely we'll do more of these. If you do have any suggestions, please write back to us on info@devipuram.org. We always do take all kinds of feedback very happily and seriously also. So we'll try to see how better we can improve, and basically the goal is to
the goal and the mission with which Guruji set up this whole thing, and he was to spread the knowledge of Sri Vidya to everybody. So in that endeavor, in that process, how better can we do this? If you have any suggestions, if you would like to lend a hand, if you would like to lend your thoughts, if you would like to lend a heart, whatever you would like to lend, we are free to do that.
It's only lending, we're not taking it permanently. Okay.
Yes. Okay, so you're most welcome. So yes, so
Thank you very
we'll close. Where is Supriya?
Okay, just one thing.
Yeah, okay, and then Supriya can close with one Purnamadaha or something like that. Okay.
Yeah. So just like with all the other practices, I encourage you to do this for a minimum of 44 days at a stretch. Okay. And then after that, you choose how you want to incorporate. Okay. So like with all the other practices, okay, do this initially for 44 days, and then after that you see how you can incorporate it on a daily basis or on a regular basis. I would say not necessarily daily, but on a regular basis. Okay. So when you do it for a certain amount of time, then you will really go into it into depth, and you will understand what it is all about. Okay. So initially do it for some time, and then after that it is your call how you want to take it up. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Supriya.
Yeah, Supriya, over to you.
Yes, I say the Purnamadaha Shanti Mantra. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Om Tat Sat.
Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Thank you. We'll be sharing the recording with everybody. We'll probably be sharing it as a link so that you can, because it will be quite long. We'll share it as a link, and you can go through that once again. And once we upload it as on the SoundCloud as well, that link and all the other links will also be shared in the email sent to you. Okay. Thank you. Sri Matre Namaha. Goddess bless. Ugadi wishes to everybody, and also Lalitambika Navaratri. Hope you all have a blissful Lalitambika Navaratri.
Thank you, Mama.
Sri Matre.
Sri Matre.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Ma. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sri Matre Namaha.
Sri Matre Namaha. Nimisha.
Sri
No
Matre.
phone.
Where's the phone? Okay.
Mama, you were here. We didn't see you. Otherwise, I would have. Yeah. Mama.